show for you with the Braille Readers Theater. We have actors, theater, teaching artists here. We have Miss Taleri, who some of you know. And it's going to be an exciting day because we have had students working on plays. Not all the English students had a chance to do that, but one of my classes and several of Mr. Johnson's classes had a chance to write some plays. And we have chosen 3 of them. Unfortunately, one student is not here today, so we're going to be reading 2. And we're excited about this. It's taken a lot of work on the students' part. It's taken a lot of work on the Braille Readers Theater part because they did lots of rehearsals. And so we want to honor that. We want to honor that by keeping our phones away, by keeping your heads up and looking ahead, by not talking, not chatting. Sometimes you're going to laugh because it's funny, and that's okay. Sometimes you're going to gasp because you're surprised, and that's okay. But you're not going to make noises that are not necessary for that moment. If you have a question at the end, you can raise your hand and we will call on you individually. So everybody's going to have a chance to make a comment about something that they were excited about, or something that surprised them, or something that they loved. So be prepared for questions and comments when each play is over. We will be asking for some participation at that point. So thank you for being here, for putting on your best behavior, for being excited for all the work that's been done.
I have a question real quick. Should I silence my phone?
Silencing your phone is a great idea. Thank you, Ben, for that suggestion.
I think everyone should do that too if they have a phone.
If your phone could make a noise right now, it needs to be silenced. Most of you probably already have it on silent, but if you don't, now is the time to do that. If you're a student and your phone rings right now, do not answer it, even if it's your mom. Don't answer it, okay? If you feel like you have an emergency, you can talk to one of your teachers and we can deal with that. But generally, it can wait another hour and a half or so. All right, I think we're ready to get started.
Thank you, Miss Spies. My name is Miss Taleri. Today I'm wearing a purple sweatshirt and my really fun, funky, stripy pants. I have been lucky enough to be a guest at KSB for at least the last 9 years. Raise your hand or give a little shout out if you have written a play as part of an actors theater playwriting residency before. Any year if you've written a play. Hands up or just say hey, hey.
First time.
There we go. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got about 10 hands in the air. 11, yeah?
Does first time count?
Yeah, first time, absolutely.
This is the first time I've done it.
Oh, yeah. That's right. So my friends, thank you, hands down. That's about like over a third of the audience. All of you have been playwrights, which is fantastic. This program started at the School for the Blind. I'm looking at Miss Price because she was part of the beginning. It started 10 or 11 years ago, I want to say. And it is a contract program with the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., and part of their Office of VSA and Accessibility. The last 3 years, the program has also gotten support from Arts for All Kentucky, which gives us the support that we need to bring in our lovely guests from Braille Readers Theater who are about to read your plays. So here's how it's going to work. In a minute, I'm going to have our friends from Braille Readers Theater introduce themselves. And then we're going to start on our first play. We're going to read the characters and the character descriptions. You're going to hear the play out loud. And then after each play, we're going to do 3 steps, okay? These 3 steps are kind of modified from a process that I learned from the writing of a dancer whose name is Liz Lerman. And she has about 5 steps. But the good news about Liz Lerman is that she also invites people to use as many steps as they want to. So today we're using 3 steps. The first step after we read the play is for us to share what we liked about it. What was a detail that jumped out? What's something that we remember? What's a line that we think was funny? The second step is for questions. And that's where if the playwright of the play wants to ask a question to the audience, the playwright can do that. They don't have to. And it's also where the audience can ask questions back to the playwright and the play. And then finally, the last step that we'll do today is where the audience will have a chance to offer a suggestion. Because one of the most important things about playwriting is that plays are not written, they are rewritten, right? So we are assuming that, and all of you that have written plays in the past, at least when I've been in the classroom, you know, you write a draft and then that's really just the very beginning. So we're going to assume that our playwrights here are going to be continually developing their plays and making them even more and more brilliant. So we might end with some suggestions for things we would be interested in seeing in the next draft. And playwrights, when someone gives you a suggestion, just like in life, it's up to you whether or not you want to take that suggestion or not. It's your play and you get to decide. Okay. All right, so without further ado, I would love to introduce to you our 3 performers from Braille Readers Theater. Barbara, can we start with you? You could just introduce yourself and say, maybe you could say how long you've been with Braille Readers Theater and one of your favorite Braille Readers Theater performances.
Hello everyone, I'm Barbara Henning, I'm glad to be here. I have been with Braille Readers Theater since 2012. I really have enjoyed it, and that year, well, we did The Miracle Worker, and I think I was very surprised, but I played the role of Annie Sullivan, and I would say that that was the performance that started me again down the road of acting, because I had been doing it for a long time before that. So I have to say that was a very challenging role, and probably one of my favorites. There are others, but I'll stop there.
Fantastic. BT?
Good afternoon. I'm so glad to be here. My name is B.T. Kimbrough. I've been with Braille Readers Theater since I moved back to Louisville in 2015. And I suppose the cheap easy shot would be to say that my favorite moment with Braille Readers Theater would be a play that I had the opportunity to write and produce with actors with Braille Readers Theater this past year. But really, my very favorite moment was the first time I had the chance to participate in a Braille Readers Theater play. That was a play called The Mousetrap, and I got to play the murderer. Boy, that was fun.
Hi, I'm Patty Johnson, and I appreciate you all inviting us here. I have been with Braille Readers Theater since its inception in 2012, where I played 3 parts. We had 2 performances of The Miracle Worker. In the first performance, I only played 1 part. I was the ghost in Annie's head that she saw. But the second one I was called on the last minute because a couple of characters were not able to come, so I played Helen Keller when she said the very first word she ever uttered, and I played the little girl that played with her as her little playmate, and then I played one of the children at the school for the blind. Oh, and I think I also did the ghost, so I played
You a lot of people.
But my favorite play of all of them that I haven't been in all of them. There were 2 or 3 of them that I chose not to do. But my favorite play of all the plays that we have done, and I'm afraid no matter how many I do, this will stand out for me as being my favorite play, was The Mousetrap. Because I love mysteries, I love Agatha Christie's mysteries, and I got to play Nina later, who got killed. So she wasn't in the play for very long. She was only in the first act, but she had a whole lot to say in that first act.
Thank you so much. Friends, we did have 3 plays prepared to read to you today, but one of our playwrights is not here. And we do have a guideline at Actors Theater that if we're reading and developing a play, we want the playwright to be with us, right? It doesn't quite feel right to have thoughts and feelings about a play and not share them with the playwright directly. So the people at Braille Readers Theater have been working on that play all week. We're going to send that playwright offline a note and an email with some of our favorite moments and responses, and we'll go ahead and read the 2 plays where we do have our playwrights with us.
So that means we'll never see the 3rd play?
No, not today. Not today. We'll just do 2 today.
Then when will we ever see that?
The two plays that we are gonna read today, the first one will be The Fantastic Four by Addison Clark. And the next play that we will read will be The Pride Flag Competition by Pyper Burns. Okay?
My last name is Clarkson, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much. Addison Clarkson. Did I say Clark?
Yeah.
I apologize, Addison.
No,
Addison Clarkson.
It's fine. Clarkson is not a common last name.
Addison, before we start, is there anything really important you want the audience to know about your play before we read it?
I wrote this play as a homage to Star Wars and along with other video games and such.
All right, so we've got a shout out to Star Wars and other video games. All right, readers, are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. Setting, space station and the planet in 5061. The characters, Flash, played by Barbara.
Hello.
Is going to be the leader of the squadron who must protect the galaxy from villains. He has green hair and wears a yellow shirt and does not trust one of the members of his team. Diva will be played by me, Taleri. Hello. Diva is Flash's girlfriend. She has blue hair and wears a purple shirt. She is kind to everyone she meets. Dash will be played by BT.
You are probably wondering why I called this meeting.
Dash has yellow hair and wears a matching shirt along with a red headband. He is a sharpshooter. Spike will be played by Patty.
Hello.
Spike is a blue alien with spikes on his hands and feet. He wears a blue shirt. Spike is part of an alien tribe that attacked the galaxy before the events of the play. Thus, Flash does not trust him. However, Spike is nice to everyone. Commander Dart will be read by BT.
No one will get hurt if they do exactly as I say.
Commander Dart is a large man wearing a black coat. He at first seemed just like a kind leader, but he actually wants to capture the princess of a nearby planet. Ness will be played by Patty.
Hello.
Ness is the son of Commander Dart. Ness is being framed for trying to capture the princess, and Dart tells the Fantastic Four this information. Princess Ahsoka, played by Barbara.
Hello.
Princess Ahsoka is a young woman who is in danger of being captured. She has red hair and wears a blue dress. There's also a narrator of this play, played by BT.
Long ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
I like that.
All right, BT will start us off.
Starting.
We are in the space station, which belongs to the Fantastic Four. They are the squadron that ensure the safety of this galaxy. On this very day, they are given a mission by Commander Dart. I just heard news that my son Ness is after the Princess Apsaria. The Princess Ahsoka? I'm afraid so. You must bring her to me,
But why, Commander?
so I can warn her about Ness's attack. Now hurry. The people of Saria need a princess that is not captured by my evil son.
Did you say Nez was after Princess Ahsoka? I know Nez, and he would never do something like that.
Do you have anything to do with this, Spike?
No, of course not.
Knock it off, Flash. You know Spike wouldn't do anything to the Princess Ahsoka.
Guys, we have to hurry before Princess Ahsoka is captured. Just think of how her subjects would be if their princess got captured.
Let's move out.
The scene changes to Planet Saria. Planet Saria is a landscape with lush green fields covered with flowering plants and surrounding a large stone castle.
The team arrives at the beautiful planet Saria to evacuate the princess to safety. So, what are we going to do now that we are at the planet Saria?
Do you remember the mission? We are protecting the princess from Ness.
I thought Nez was a nice guy.
You think he's a good guy because you are a bad guy.
Yes. You know, Spike is on our side.
Hey guys, it looks like an enemy robot is flying right at us.
A small orange robot with laser eyes and extendable arms, a camera on the back of its head, flies towards the Fantastic Four spaceship with its camera active, making robot sounds. Ness flies a red spaceship following the robot.
What's going on, HBO 9?
Robot noises.
What are you doing with that little frigazoid?
HVO9 glows red and starts firing lasers towards Flash's ship. Laser fire sounds play.
Easy there, HBO 9. They are friends.
We're your friends? How could we be your friends if you're after the princess?
Plus, that robot doesn't look safe.
HVO9 makes noises and fires, this time at Dash.
Hey!
Don't worry. It just has feelings. This is 5061.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you can even talk. Go over and see for yourself. Look at it. It's so cute.
I think so too.
Fine. But don't blame me if this little guy turns us to dust. Hello?
HVO9 turns its head directly at Dash and scans it using the camera on its head.
Oops, it actually doesn't talk, but sometimes I feel like it does.
Come on, guys. We have to get the princess out of danger before Ness takes her.
We need a distraction that can slow Ness down.
I have an idea.
Flash fires a laser shots at HVO9, disabling its camera and shutting it off.
Why did you do that to my robot?
The team flies off as Ness's voice grows faint. The scene changes to the castle where the princess is outside. She sees the ship heading in the direction of her castle.
What is going on?
My princess, you are in grave danger from a man named Ness.
I will take her to the commander.
Diva, supervise Spike. We don't want him playing any dirty tricks on the princess.
Roger, Flash.
If you really think I'm in danger. Well, meet me back here.
Roger that.
We really need to talk about your behavior with Spike. You know he wouldn't hurt anyone or anything unless he really had to.
The scene changes to the battle station with several large computers in Commander Dart's office.
Meanwhile, Diva and Spike have brought Princess Ahsoka to Commander Dart. So, have you brought over the little princess?
Excuse me, I am not little. Stop in the name of the princess.
Will you send me to the dungeon?
Yes, I will have to throw you in the dungeon if you do not stop calling me little.
Well then, how about I throw you in the dungeon with all of those freaks?
The scene changes back to the beautiful planet where Flash gets a text on his phone.
Oh no. This just says Commander Dart trapped Princess Ahsoka.
The prison where we were going to use for Ness?
Yes.
Did someone call my name?
Yes. How did your, robot survive my laser attack?
I just had to fix the camera and turn it back on. It's a tough little robot.
HVO9 makes robot noises.
Yes, the princess has been captured by your father, Ness.
I know. My father's been after her for years. He framed me for doing exactly what he wanted to do.
We better rescue the princess then.
Ness, Dash, and Flash fly back to the battle station to rescue the princess.
Back at the battle station, the heroes have landed their ships. Well, if it isn't Flash, I owe the success of this villainous plot to you.
I didn't do anything villainous. You must have mixed me up with Spike.
I owe my success to you not trusting Spike. He tried to tell you my son was a good guy, but did you listen? No. You were too busy thinking he was bad. And now Saria will bow to me. It's all thanks to you. I knew your your feelings about Spike weren't true.
Where are my friends?
In the prison where they belong, especially that Spike. Now you can have him locked away. Now there will be no more trouble.
That does sound nice.
No, don't listen to him. Do you remember how untrusting I was with HB09? I got over my fear. Do you remember when we had that mission to protect the fortune frogs? Diva got over her fear too. Do you remember when Spike joined us? He was afraid to fly, but he got over his fear so he could protect the galaxy. You should do the same. Forgive those aliens for what they've done in the past. Spike isn't like that.
You're right. If Diva hadn't faced her fear of the fortune frogs, they would have been destroyed. I need to take off and fly away from my fears.
How are we going to bail them out?
You don't have to. The princess carries a special object called the Prisma. Its powers got us out.
The princess said the queen gave it to her to help her out of trouble.
Spike, I'm so sorry for not trusting you.
It's okay, I don't blame you. The important thing is my bad dad gets arrested.
How did you guys get out?
Father, you are under arrest.
Nessie boy, you want to arrest your own daddy?
No, but I have to. I will also be taking your place as commander of this space.
Can I at least work as one of the Fantastic Four?
Then it would be the Fantastic Five.
Off to the prison you go. You are a bad excuse for a father.
Ness leads Dart away.
Thank you. And for stopping that evil commander. What did he have against me anyway?
I heard him plotting. He was after your crown in leadership of Saria.
I'm so sorry for not trusting you.
Well, it's okay. We all have things we're afraid of. You guys were with me when every step of the way when I faced my fear of flying.
You guys also helped me face my fear of the fortune frogs.
I also have Ness to thank after I faced my fear of HB09.
I hope I make the best commander ever.
Yes, you will, Commander Ness.
So how did Princess Asuka get her power in the first place?
My mom died in a couple of weeks ago. So the people of Saria gave the crown to me.
I'm sure you'll make a wonderful leader, Princess Asuka.
Yes, just like Commander Ness.
End of play. Alright, the Fantastic Four. I'm hoping KSB staff can help me out. Let me know, my friends. Give us a shout out or a raised hand to let me know if you have any memorable moments that are really sticking with you. Who should we go with first, Miss Spies?
All right, let's start with Edith.
What's one moment you remember?
When the captain said, "If you arrest me for Taki."
Yes, I love this line. Nessie boy, you want to arrest your own daddy? Can I say something? Yep.
We're gonna call on people one by one. Ben, did you have your hand up?
Yeah.
Okay, Ben's next.
I feel like my most memorable one was when everyone makes up and you know and everything goes according to plan and nothing went wrong, you know. Well, something did go wrong, but then it went back to the way it was. You know?
The very end then really stuck out to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
All right, Joseph.
What really stuck out for me was eventually everyone faced their fears.
Yes,
Yes.
that theme really came through. Everyone faced their fears.
Oh,
Everyone faced their fears.
And it was fun to imagine everything too, because I was imagining the orange robot and everything.
Yep, the
Spaceship
imagery
landing.
there. Yep.
Spaceship.
Yep. We also have a lot of adult guests in the room, and I want to make sure that the adults that are here and also our readers have a chance to share moments from this play that jumped out at them. If there's anyone that wants to share. Emily.
I loved the descriptions of all the environments. It was
Ooh,
so
yeah.
clear to imagine where it was taking place.
Yes. So those stage directions and scenic descriptions. Yeah. Anything else, Katie?
Yeah, Addison, I remember on the first day that you talked about how important it was to you to help your friends face their phobias, just in general, and that really, really came through in the script, and I love that it's something that is so important to you. You now have shared it with all of us.
Beautiful. Readers, any favorite moments from this play?
I think my favorite moment was when Princess Asuka was saying that she is not little. She's not because I'm short, so I can really appreciate what she said there.
Yes. That line really rang true.
Yeah.
Anything else, PT and Patty, for this one? It's okay if not. You don't have to.
Hey, can I say something?
Just a moment.
Well, they've already covered it, the whole monologue that Dash makes about everybody overcoming their different fears, that really was a highlight.
Yeah.
I agree. This is Taleri speaking. I almost wanted the prequels of this adventure because Dash speaks about the past so clearly. I wanted to see like other episodes of what happened before. Agreed.
Maybe that might win.
Oh, are you saying that just might happen, Addison?
Yeah.
All right. Addison, so one last one right here.
Joseph, do you have another comment?
I want to see what happened. See another episode of what happened before what occurred.
All right, so another vote for a prequel. Great. The next step in our feedback process is where we get a chance if the playwright has any questions for us about the play. Addison, do you have any questions for us? It's okay if you don't.
Bless you. What did you like about the overall theme I invented in the play?
The theme of it being facing phobias. I think we got a pretty good response. That I'm seeing some nodding heads. I'm seeing some smiles. Yeah.
I liked it too because a few days ago there was a paper shredder in Miss Parker's class and I had to leave because I was too scared and I almost passed out. So I feel like we should share that with my mom and stuff.
Yeah. So facing your fears really resonating for you, Beth?
Yeah.
Parker, did you have a thought?
I think what I really like about that, I think it resonates with every single human. It's a very human trait to face your fears.
Yeah.
All right,
Really
Kaden.
trusting.
I have to get over fears and stuff when I try to, when I work on stuff at my house and stuff all the time. And when I talk to my friends, because I have, all these people I like to talk to and stuff all the time, but I never know when they're going to answer me, so I have to get over that fear.
Yep. So there's some working on that. Absolutely. Okay, great. All right. Do we have any questions, audience? Do we have any questions for Addison about the world of the play? Now, here's the trick, Addison. You don't have to answer these questions. Sometimes it's helpful to just take in that there are questions, and you can think about answering them at a later time.
Joseph, do you have a question?
What inspired you in creating the play?
Ooh, that's always a good question. What inspired the creation of the play? Are there any other questions?
I have one.
Yeah, Beth?
So what inspired the different scenes? What inspired the different character names? HBO9. That's actually does that relate to Star Wars or anything?
Okay, so we've got the question about the overall theme and then the question about the characters' specific names.
I can actually answer that one. HV09 was actually the Japanese name of a boss of a video game that is really fun to play, except it's not going to be really hard. The boss is an evil robot called HVC09.
I see. So some adaptation there. Very nice. Great, and the last thing we'll finish up with is if we have any suggestions or thoughts about something that Addison might explore in another draft. Something we might see in a future draft of this play.
Joseph, you have a suggestion?
I have a suggestion. Maybe introduce like some maybe like new maybe some characters that are on the planet that could interact with characters that are in space. Characters interacting with characters that are on the ship.
Okay, so your suggestion would be to think about adding more characters?
How they can interact with each other.
Okay, great. Any other thoughts or suggestions, again, from students, but also grown-ups in the room, or readers?
I've got an oddly specific one. I was a little confused about why Dart doesn't know Princess Ahsoka, I guess, became queen 2 weeks ago. My headcanon is he didn't bother to read the mission briefing. I thought that would have been a funny reason.
Okay, yeah, I love that, thinking really specifically about the logic of the information, yeah.
I have a cool suggestion. I have a nice suggestion. I feel like when there's sound effects, you should try to spell them out on like if what the robot like made like instead of just putting like robot sounds, you could put like noises like wrote down so it actually stands out more in the play when it's read. I feel like that's a nice suggestion. You think so too?
And that's a great point because we actually talked about that in rehearsal, didn't we?
You know, as we were starting the scene, I heard a couple of people in the audience starting to make those sounds. I was hoping you were going to go on with that.
One of the reasons for this rehearsal that we decided not to do sound effects was that our 3 actors were already reading so many parts that we didn't want to do. I mean, BT is really good at sound effects, but we didn't want to get, BT was already reading 3 other parts, so.
That's one reason I didn't do that.
Yeah, that's one good thought to think about there. Yeah.
Maybe in a new draft, updated draft, introduce sound effects, but not only introduce visual effects.
Oh yeah. So thinking about in the next draft, thinking about really adding more to the stage directions.
Oh.
Great.
Yeah, well.
Love that. All right, the last thing I'm going to have you do is turn and check in with someone that is sitting near you. If it's someone you don't know, you can introduce yourself and just share with them one thing that you remember from this play that we just read. Turn to a partner and share just one thing.
I remember with the
Hey, what's your name again?
I'm Ben.
Hey Ben, what I remember was when they said, I'm gonna arrest you and I'm gonna arrest your dad.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Imagine if I just came up to you and said, I'm gonna arrest you. Like imagine if I just came up to you and said, I'm gonna arrest you and put you in jail.
Okay. Yeah,
That's why the characters did.
That's right.
All right. My friends, I am so pleased to announce our next play, which is called the Pride Flag Competition. Right? The Pride Flag Competition. The setting for this play is in, are we ready, readers?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay. The setting, in Queerland, there are pride flags everywhere. Each house represents a different part of LGBTQ+. All of the people in the houses are allies. The ground is white for the colors to reflect upon. The people of Queerland's jobs are making pride flags, which are in big factories to sell and put up at houses or at new shops. Characters: James, a young man with a wife and 2 children, played by BT.
I just hope that doofus Eric isn't gonna join this contest.
The wife's name is Jenica, played by Barbara.
Oh, you worry too much, James.
Jenica is wearing, I'm jumping around a little bit, readers. Jenica is wearing white above the knee wavy dress and white heels. The kids' names are Jordan, a 9-year-old boy, played by BT.
Oh, I hope Dad is gonna buy me so many toys.
Jordan is wearing a plain white shirt and cargo shorts and tennis shoes. Jasmine, a 15-year-old girl, played by Patty.
Well, I guess we'll have to do this whether we want to or not.
Jasmine is wearing a black long sleeve dress with fishnets and combat boots. All of them are very happy with their life except Jasmine. She is tired of life and depressed. They are all brunette, and James and Jordan have brown eyes, and Jenica and Jasmine have green eyes. Jasmine is emo and an introvert. The rest of the family loves meeting new people and are all extroverts. There's a side character of Eric, who is a short man, 34 years old, and has a big ego. There's also the character of Founder/Frederick, played by BT.
I'm so glad you could all come to this wonderful competition.
The Founder/Frederick is energetic, an overdoer, and loud. He is wearing a sparkly, bedazzled rainbow suit, and his shoes are sparkly and silvery. All right, are we ready to start the play, my friends?
Yes.
I know we jumped around a bit. Okay. James walks into the kitchen to get breakfast.
Hey, everyone.
Hi.
Everyone is helping to make breakfast with their mom, Jenica, which is rainbow pancakes. When James opens the fridge to get milk, he realizes it's expired.
Jasmine and Jordan, can you go to the shop for me, please?
Sure, Dad.
When Jasmine and Jordan get into the checkout line for the cash register, they see a sign on the wall. The sign says, "The Pride Flag competition is March 8th. Text this number to get more details and sign up." After Jasmine and Jordan get out of the shop, they rush home to see their dad. Since James is a Pride Flag maker, there is a high chance for him to win, so he texts the number. The number is sent back. The rules are, whoever makes the biggest and most extraordinary Pride Flag wins, and could also beat the world record. The prize is to be the boss of Pride Company, which is the company all the men work at in Queerland, which would be the biggest deal in the land for a while. Whoever wins is basically famous. This is the biggest news for James.
I could win this.
You could, but it will take up all your time.
Yes, but this could be the biggest thing for us. I mean, do you know how much money you make as a boss?
Yeah, you could buy me so many toys, Dad.
You should at least let him try, Mom.
Fine, you can enter the competition, James.
Yay!
Thanks, Jenica.
Thanks, Mom, for letting him at least enter.
We can all help.
Stupid.
That's a great idea, Bud.
Well, Jazzy doesn't think so.
Come on, Jazz. It will be fun. At least try.
Fine. I guess it could be a little fun.
Thank you. It will make your brother happy.
I know it will.
Yeah, thank you, Jazzy.
You're welcome, dude.
All right. If we're going to do this, we need to get started.
Yeah, let's get to it.
I'll go get my sewing materials.
I'll get my extra fabric.
Dad, is it hard to make a pride flag?
Not at all. You'll catch on right away.
Okay.
All right, I got my stuff.
Okay, let's start.
So, when is the competition?
Saturday.
Saturday? That's in 3 days.
Well, we should probably get started then.
Okay.
Late at night.
Jordan, it's late. You should probably get to bed.
But I want to help, Dad.
Sorry. Now, you know we have 2 more days to finish it, so let's all get some sleep. We can finish it in the morning.
Okay.
A few minutes later,
Good night, guys.
Good night.
the next morning,
Okay, everyone, lost
the
my-
next morning, Jenica's line is good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Are you ready to finish this flag?
Yeah.
A few hours later,
Finally, we finished. Yay!
Yay. Good job, you guys.
You know, this was fun. Mom, you were right.
I told you it would be. Thanks for participating. It made your brother happy.
I'm glad I decided to. Do you think it's good enough for the competition tomorrow?
That we could win with it. I bet we could win with it. Yeah, we sure can.
I like that spirit, Bud.
I do too. Now let's get some sleep so we can be ready to win that competition.
the next morning, James looks down at his phone.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Eric Peterson joined the competition.
That man from your work that you hate?
Yes, him.
Jasmine walks downstairs.
What's wrong, Dad?
One of my coworkers I don't like entered the competition.
Is it that Eric dude?
Yes,
Oh, that's sorry.
it's fine. It just means it'll be harder to win.
Jordan comes down the stairs.
But I bet we can still win.
Yeah, Dad, you're probably just overthinking it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
See, James, you'll be just fine.
I guess all of you are right.
Now, if we really want to win this, we should probably do some final touches before we must leave for the competition in a few hours.
Do we have enough time?
Yes, we'll have plenty of time, Jasmine.
Okay, I was just making sure.
All right, we should probably be quick though, because we do have to leave soon.
Yeah, so what do you think we need to do? More colors. Oh, that's a good idea, Bud.
So, instead of doing the normal rainbow one, we could do a progress flag. I bet not a lot of people, or any, are doing that.
Yes, that's a great idea.
Yeah, that probably will work. Good thinking, Mom.
All right, we're getting sidetracked again. We need to start now or we won't finish.
All right, I have my stuff. Let's get started.
2 hours later.
Okay, it looks like we're done.
Okay, we need to fold it up now and leave or we'll be late.
Well,
Wait. It's raining. It could ruin the flag since we put diamonds on it.
oh shoot, it is raining. What should we put in it or cover it up with?
We could put it in a backpack.
But that won't scrunch it up.
Oh, good point. All right, 2 of us could carry it and 2 of us could hold umbrellas over it.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Me and Jordan will hold the umbrellas over it, and you and Jasmine can carry it. Is that okay?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, but we'll have to be fast because it's coming down
We
hard.
should probably get going now.
Yes, does everyone have their things together?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wait, is the flag completely done? Yes, it sure is.
Wait. Should we just check though? See if there's any finishing touches we can do.
Yes, we can check really quick, but we gotta be going. It's getting late, okay?
Okay.
Come on, let's go look.
Okay, I'm right behind you.
Jordan unrolls the flag.
You think it looks good?
I feel like it needs something more.
What does it need?
I can't tell yet.
James, are you all done?
No, Jordan says it needs something.
What does it need? I can't tell. Okay, but figure it out soon because we really have to leave. Okay, I'll try. Wait. I know what it needs now. Okay, what does it need? Glitter! Glitter! Yeah, that will be good for the diamond. Okay, what color? For the parts of the flag with diamonds, white, and the parts of the flag without, light purple. Okay, let me go see if I have it.
Come on, guys, we must leave.
Chill.
Oh, the bell
It'll be
rang.
fine if we're a few minutes late.
Yeah, okay.
It'll be fine if we're a few minutes late.
Okay then.
Am I sure? Yes, I promise. All right, now I have to go check for the glitter.
A few minutes later.
Jordan, I found the glitter. Okay, now let's pour it on the flag.
A few minutes later.
Okay.
That looks amazing, Jordan.
Thank you, Jasmine. Do you like it, Mom?
Yes, buddy, it looks great.
Okay, now let's roll it up and leave.
30 minutes later.
Okay, we're here. Now we just gotta find out where to go.
A few minutes later.
Oh no, we're at the pole right next to Eric.
Ah, James, it will be fine. What is he gonna do? Kill your flag?
I guess it'll be fine. I mean, you're right. What is he gonna do?
Guys, the competition starts in 15 minutes.
Oh, I guess we should unroll the flag and hang it on the pole.
Oh no! Look, Mom. Look what happened to our flag.
Oh, I guess it got messed up by the rain.
How are we gonna fix it?
I don't know, but we're going to have to figure it out soon.
Yeah, let me think of something. Okay.
Maybe I could run on down to the shop and get some supplies to fix it.
Oh, that would be great, Jasmine.
Okay, I'll be back in 15 minutes.
30 minutes later.
Okay, I have all the stuff laid out. Let's see what we can do.
Let's take all the mushy glitter and glue off of the flag. The diamonds aren't ruined. They're just wet.
Are you sure that the diamonds are not messed up?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, I finished taking all the ruined stuff off. Now we can put the new stuff on. Thank you. We can all help put the new stuff on so it will dry in time.
Okay.
10 minutes later.
There we go. Looks brand new. Oh, and thanks again, Jasmine, for going to the shop for me.
You're welcome.
Guys, the competition starts in just 3 minutes. Oh, we probably need to hang the flag.
Yeah? Are you tall enough to?
Yes, I'll hang it right now.
Okay.
Okay.
A few minutes later.
All right, there we go. I finished hanging the flag.
Oh, look. The competition founder is getting up behind the podium. The competition is probably about to start.
Oh, yes. Is everyone ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, now, let's listen to what the founder has to say.
Yep, I think everything is all good.
Hello, everybody. My name is Frederick. I am the founder of the Pride Flag Competition. Thank you all for coming and spending some time with us on this beautiful Pride Flags Day. All the beautiful Pride flags I see. Is everyone ready for the rules?
Yes.
Okay, the rules are simple. Whoever has the most extravagant and big pride flag will win.
Yay!
Okay, so we can get started. Everyone can go back to their flag poles. We will come around and score the flags After, when we are done, we will add up the points and announce the winner.
Back at James's flagpole.
The founder sounds nice.
Yeah, he comes around and works sometimes. The chap.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I think he's friends with the boss or something. He sounds like a nice guy, though.
Oh, look, he's almost to our pole.
Oh, hopefully he likes us. Yeah.
The founder walks out.
Oh, wow, I love the glitter.
Thanks, it was my idea.
Well, you got some good ideas there, bud. All right, I must go to the next pose. I'll see you later.
Okay, bye.
About an hour later.
All right, the scores are in. The winner is flagpole number 109. Wait, that's us. We won. All the hard work paid off. We won.
I told you that glitter was a good idea.
It was. It sure was, buddy.
A few months later, James is now the owner of Pride Company. Everyone is sitting around the table eating dinner.
We came out with a new flag today. I invented it. It's called the winner flag, the winner flag, just like the one that won, in a celebration of a new beginning.
Everyone raises their cups.
Cheers to a new beginning.
End of play. Audience, what do we love about this play?
Everything.
See? Now, specific details can be our friends. What's one thing we love about this play that really, really stands out?
When they won and it looked like they were about.
Hey Ben, is your hand up?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know how to raise my hand.
Joseph, you're first.
One of the biggest things that really stuck out was when a problem arose, they fixed it. When another problem arose, they fixed it. And all the way up until the competition.
Nice.
Yes, they work together.
All right, Addy, did you have your hand up?
Ding, ding, ding.
Addison, did you have your hand up?
I really like the anticipation of them winning.
Yes, we were waiting the whole time to see what was going to happen, right? Agreed.
I liked when they won too, but another part that I had too much suspense on was when like we were waiting for the turn. I was like, uh-oh, are they gonna be late? Are they gonna get to go? Are they gonna be late for the competition? Or are they gonna make it in time? Are they gonna win? Are they not? Like it gave me so much feeling and so much worry until they won.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, Edie.
I liked how the kid, how the kid in the competition said, how about instead of putting like the normal pie flag colors, why don't we make some other ones?
Yeah.
And like they put the jewels and glitter on the pie flag. That really was interesting.
Yes, yes, yes.
Isaiah.
I love how the social focus on LGBTQ+.
Yes, Pride Land. That really resonated, sounds like.
All right, Hudson's next.
I liked when near the end, it's only take like 15 minutes, it took like 30 minutes instead.
30 minutes later, for sure. Adults in the room, what did we love about this play? What did you love about this play? Ms. Parker.
I love the build up to the glitter, you know, like I'm just like anxious to hear how that was gonna work out, and I'm like, what a cool, like just the whole, all the intricate detail put in about building up to the glitter.
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah.
Hi, it's Miss Peggy. I really wanted to cheer when they won, when the family won.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted to yell out. You said the anticipation was very exciting.
Yeah. Amelia in the back.
I loved the competition that he had with his coworker and how the whole family knew about it.
Ms. Cox?
I liked and really felt the nerves of, like, they were so careful to plan everything out, and then as seems to always happen. Of course, something went wrong, and how they had to like last minute figure out how we're going to fix this.
Yes. This is Miss Taleri talking. I love two things about this play. One is I love how the character of Jasmine is supposed to be grumpy, and then she's like one of the most helpful people, like, solving all their problems. And the other thing I love about this is that this play takes place in Queerland and is like all rainbow and glitter. And then it's like the most traditional sitcom family like met in your life. Like I just love that those two things are together in this play. It's like really strong writing in that way. Anything else from our readers that we love?
Love the descriptions. The description of the founder made it so easy to pick a voice. He's an overdoer.
Yes. Yes, good writing there in the description. Anything else, readers, about this one? All right. Joy.
This is Joy speaking. I was helping. I was one of the teachers for the class, and I just want to talk about how Pyper, kind of persevered throughout the writing process, and just wanted to name that. You can see it through her writing, the perseverance of all of the characters, and it, class after class, week after week, Pyper came to class and read her pieces out loud, and I just want to say that it was a huge act of bravery, and also for all the other students to share their work as well. So to thank each of you for being able to share your work with all of us and to the audience today.
Yeah, it's a process. Do we have any questions, particularly about the world of this play and the characters in this play? Like, what are we curious about? What do we want to know more about? Addison?
Why aren't there any other jobs?
I love that idea. In the next draft, what are some other jobs in Queerland?
I have a question.
Ethan's next. Ethan?
Why does the dad not like Eric?
Ooh, why does the dad not like Eric? I love that idea. Learn more about that.
I have a question.
Joseph?
Where do they work? Like what where is the company? Like where is the company and where do they work?
Yeah, I love that. Getting in the next draft, getting into the details of what it's really like at Pride Company. Like what are the different jobs and what do you do there? Yeah.
Where's the company? What do you do? What do you work?
Love it.
Like hang?
Good question. Isaiah?
Getting back to LGBTQ plus, not to mention, and then Queerland, is that because of like the Q and LGBTQ plus, like what lesbian, gay, bi?
Yes, a lot of times that's what that Q stands for.
Trans, queer, and then any other you can think of?
Yeah.
Ben?
One of my questions I feel like is how did the competition get moved up? Like apparently it was gonna start in 15 minutes and then it started after 30 minutes. Like how did that happen?
Yeah, what are the details of the competition? Like what happened with the timing? That's a great question.
Where's the timing?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm still curious how they managed to dry out the flag in 15 minutes. I assume they couldn't wring it out because that would wrinkle it. So.
Yeah. I love this idea of like, what does that physically look like on stage, right? And how do you represent that? Katie.
Yeah, I'm really interested in how this family ended up where they are living, if they've been there for generations, if they moved there because they like the vibe. I would love to know how they got there, why they're staying there.
How this family got to Queerland. I love it. Do we have any suggestions for the next draft of this play? Ooh, Addison, I saw your hand first.
Basically, I want to actually see James and Eric have a rivalry.
You want the rivalry really ramped up in the next draft, okay?
We don't see Eric as a character being a rival.
Okay.
Or being a threat.
Alright,
I would say more glitter.
And I was gonna suggest less glitter.
This is an important rule because as a playwright you have have to weigh sometimes contrasting advice, right? So now what do you do?
Can I say something?
Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Maybe they could put in what they are, like you said, trans, gay, bi, what are they?
More details from the family members and the characters, okay, about their identity, particularly because we're in through it. Okay, that's a thought.
More scene details and visual details.
Okay, so adding to some of the stage directions. Jada?
At first, when I was listening, I thought maybe the play was going in a different direction because they were taking so long. I was like, maybe they'll miss the competition or something, or they'll end up losing to teacher. And in that case, what was the lesson being that? Because I'm a perfectionist and I'm always like, this is never good enough. But it was just the fact that they did it together that was like the really cool thing about it. They did it as a family, so that would be something interesting to explore the different lessons and things there.
I love that another draft that really highlights like the lessons maybe that they learned or almost learned, right? Yeah, I love that. I love that. All right. My friends, one more round of applause for our Playwright. This draws us to the end of kind of our formal share day, but I know that it's kind of a rare treat. We have a lot of people in the room. We have staff members from Actors Theater. We have the Executive Artistic Director of Actors Theater, Mr. Robert Barry Fleming, right here with us, waving in the middle of the room. We have teaching artists here with us. We have Kathy from the American Printing House for the Blind next door. We have our Readers Theater actors. So if you have a question for someone from Actors Theater, for one of the teaching artists, for one of the readers, find a grown-up or a teacher from your school, and that teacher will help you make an introduction so that you can talk to
I have a question for
somebody
Miss Spies.
if you would like to do that. And if you have a question for Miss Spies, she's here too.
Miss
So I'm
Spies.
going to say thank you for the...
I've got one more thing
yeah.
before we end.
Yes.
I would really like to thank Joy and Adama for being here today, obviously, but for spending so many hours with our classes and with our students and getting really the best out of them and teaching them and teaching us. And are there any others that were in our classroom? Katie. And Katie. Thank you, Katie.
And we also had Precious, who stopped by for some visits, and Dara as well, who was here today.
So it means so much to us for you to be here and for you to get to know our kids because they're precious to us and now they're precious to you too. So thank you for all that you did for us and for them. So thank you.
I have a question, Miss Spies.
Because it's on the thanking waiters, does it have to be with this?
No, I just wanna. I just have a question. Can I ask it now or should I wait?
Let's wait.
Okay.
All right. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I would say if you can talk to the actors, you can talk to other people that are here if you've got some questions. I would meet up with your teacher and see what your teacher wants you to do now if you're going to head back to the classroom because we still have 30 minutes. So we're not going to hang out in here for 30 minutes, but if you want to speak to the actors, you can. And then you'll be heading back to your classroom. So teachers, just make sure you're gathering your kids at some point.
Mr. Bell?
Yeah,